Shocking turn of events. Jin and Jungkook suddenly spotted entering a luxury restaurant in Los Angeles. ARMY in frenzy. The city of Los Angeles was shaken by an unexpected spectacle that no one anticipated. In an era where public appearances of global superstars are carefully calculated and meticulously planned, two of the world's most influential figures in contemporary music, Jin and Jungkook, were suddenly seen entering a luxury restaurant in the heart of Los Angeles without prior announcement. The shocking scene immediately triggered chaos, leaving fans and passers-by in disbelief. What exactly brought these two icons to such a high-profile venue, and why did their sudden presence stir such uncontrollable hysteria among ARMY? The sighting began as an ordinary evening in Los Angeles, where celebrities often dine in exclusive restaurants scattered across Beverly Hills and downtown districts. However, this was no ordinary night. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a black luxury vehicle stop discreetly in front of one of the city's most prestigious fine dining establishments. Moments later, the doors opened, and out stepped Jin, followed closely by Jungkook. Within seconds, whispers turned into shouts, and the crowd outside the restaurant grew uncontrollably. Some diners reportedly abandoned their seats, rushing toward the entrance just to catch a glimpse. The atmosphere turned electric, charged with both shock and admiration. This incident raises pressing questions. Why were the two artists together in Los Angeles at this precise time? Were they attending a private gathering, discussing a confidential project, or simply enjoying a quiet dinner? What initially appeared to be an unassuming night out has now evolved into an international talking point, sparking endless theories and speculation. The mystery intensifies with the fact that neither had been publicly scheduled for appearances in Los Angeles, making their sudden arrival all the more bewildering. Fans who witnessed the moment described the hysteria as unprecedented. According to one source, ARMY members in the vicinity immediately began filming and screaming, while security struggled to contain the rapidly swelling crowd. Several videos circulating online depict the exact moment Jungkook adjusted his cap, and Jin gave a polite nod to those gathered outside. The short clips, though brief, spread like wildfire, amplifying the already feverish reaction. For fans, this was more than a casual sighting. It was a monumental moment that confirmed the continuing influence of the group even during periods of limited public activity. Observers point out that this sighting comes at a critical time. Jin, having recently made headlines with his return to public activities, remains under intense media focus. Meanwhile, Jungkook's presence in Los Angeles had been rumored but not confirmed. The sudden convergence of both figures at the same location without warning has fueled suspicions that this meeting was far from coincidental. Could it be linked to a collaborative venture, a high-profile industry meeting, or an unannounced filming schedule? The silence from official channels only deepens the intrigue. What is undeniable is the raw emotion witnessed during the scene. Reports suggest that several ARMY members broke down in tears upon seeing their idols so unexpectedly. Others could be heard shouting words of encouragement, their voices trembling with disbelief. The sheer magnetism of Jin and Jungkook, even in an unscripted moment, demonstrates the unyielding devotion they command across the globe. For many, being present at that exact moment in Los Angeles was described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience, one that would be etched permanently in memory. The restaurant itself, renowned for its strict privacy policies and elite clientele, has so far refrained from releasing any information. Staff members, when asked about the event, declined to comment. This silence has only fueled speculation further. Some insiders claim the establishment had been discreetly prepared for the arrival, citing tightened security and a noticeable increase in staff presence prior to their entrance. If true, it suggests that this encounter was not entirely spontaneous, but carefully shielded from public knowledge until the very moment it unfolded. The ripple effect of the sighting extended far beyond Los Angeles. Within minutes, social media platforms across the globe were overwhelmed with trending discussions. The names Jin and Jungkook dominated feeds, sparking millions of interactions and a flood of emotional responses from fans who felt both exhilarated and envious. While digital audiences expressed gratitude for the unexpected glimpse, they also voiced frustration over the lack of clarity regarding the duo's true purpose in Los Angeles. Every detail, from their clothing choices to their subtle gestures, is now being analyzed in microscopic detail by devoted followers eager to extract meaning from the event. It is crucial to note that Jin and Jungkook are not ordinary celebrities. Their movements are followed with obsessive intensity, and any deviation from expected patterns carries weight far beyond casual interest. This sudden public appearance in Los Angeles not only raises curiosity about their immediate activities, but also casts broader implications for the group's ongoing influence. Could this moment signify the beginning of a larger project that will soon be revealed? Or is it merely an incidental occurrence amplified by the colossal scale of their fame? The uncertainty has placed fans in a state of heightened anticipation. In every corner of the internet, ARMY continues to debate the significance of this sighting. Was the meeting private, professional, or symbolic of something greater? Regardless of the true reason, the impact has already been cemented. Jin and Jungkook managed, without uttering a single word, to seize the world's attention, reaffirming their unshakable position as cultural titans. What makes this incident even more extraordinary is the contrast between its simplicity and its impact. At its core, it was merely two individuals entering a restaurant. Yet the aftermath demonstrated how their presence alone can transform ordinary reality into a historical moment. Few artists in history possess the power to cause such a global uproar through such a seemingly mundane act. This incident underscores the extraordinary reach of their artistry and the emotional depth of their bond with fans worldwide. Los Angeles, a city accustomed to celebrity sightings, has rarely seen an event of such magnitude. Local residents who were present during the hysteria have described the night as surreal, with strangers uniting in their shared disbelief and excitement. Taxi drivers, shopkeepers, and bystanders all joined in the collective astonishment, proving that the influence of Jin and Jungkook extends far beyond music, penetrating the very fabric of global culture. In the end, the sudden arrival of Jin and Jungkook at a luxury restaurant in Los Angeles was not simply about a dinner. It was a phenomenon that revealed the ongoing grip of their artistry on millions, the unpredictable nature of their movements, and the unshakable devotion of their followers. The unanswered questions remain, and perhaps that is what keeps the story alive. The mystery, the speculation, and the undeniable truth that, even in silence, Jin and Jungkook can command the world's gaze. The world now waits. Was this sighting the beginning of a new chapter, a hidden signal of something greater on the horizon, or merely a fleeting moment that spiraled into history by virtue of who they are? Until the truth emerges, one fact is undeniable. The night Los Angeles witnessed Jin and Jungkook walking into that restaurant will forever be remembered as a turning point, a night when ordinary reality collided with extraordinary presence, leaving the world in awe. Beyond the immediate scene, the implications of Jin and Jungkook's unexpected presence reverberate across the entertainment industry. Analysts and cultural commentators have begun dissecting every possible angle of the encounter. From a strategic perspective, some suggest that this sighting may signal a subtle but powerful marketing move, leveraging the unpredictability of their appearances to dominate headlines without formal announcements. Others interpret it as a demonstration of their autonomy in an industry where most actions are meticulously choreographed, underscoring that their influence is as organic as it is calculated. Meanwhile, the reactions of those inside the restaurant have sparked curiosity in their own right. Sources claim that several patrons were initially unaware of the identities of Jin and Jungkook, only realizing moments later as the hysteria outside became audible. This delayed recognition adds a layer of human drama to the event, highlighting how fame can transform ordinary spaces into epicenters of mass attention almost instantaneously. Staff members, reportedly adhering to a strict protocol, ensured that the visit proceeded without compromising